Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. After the conclusion of the men's FA Cup final yesterday, we are now moving on to the women's FA Cup fifth round. Would be the final this month as well, but obviously with the COVID and all that, there was delays with the FA Cup. Is now just not long restarted. This is now the fifth round of the FA Cup, as I just mentioned. We're home to Palace, and it is Joe's last ever game as the Arsenal women's manager before he goes back home to Australia with his family. So we want to send him off on a high, and as much of a high as we can do, because obviously he can't stay with us for the conclusion of this tournament, because the powers that be have the infinite wisdom of completing this tournament next season in December, just before Christmas. I don't even know where to start on that stupidity, so they say. But I am going to come back and forth between two different tabs today, because for anyone that wants to watch the game, it is available exclusively over on the Arsenal website right now. Teams are out on the screen, and the women, even though we are at home, are sporting our new away kit, the lemon yellow kit with a hint of navy and red in it every now and then. But yeah, here comes Joe. He's out. See if I can get. Yeah, team's out now. See if I have a bit of sound about. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, only I can hear the audio. Hopefully, touch wood. I'm gonna go for an Arsenal convincing win, though. Even though it's FA Cup, I'm going for a convincing win of 4-0 at least. Let me know if you can hear it. Can you let me know, by the way? Because otherwise I'm going fast on me, I can ask. London Derby. We're going out on a London Derby as well. We will be, obviously, at some point we will be talking about the bitterness to Chelsea, by the way. Excuse me. And we are going to be off and underway. Take a knee. And we're off. Here we go. Come on, girls. Oh, dear. He's gone for full strength, so it's going to be his full strength first team as well. No messing about. It will also be Joe Ward's last appearance as an Arsenal player before she moves off to France, and I think it's Lyon she signed for during the week. So this is the last time she's got to play for Arsenal, basically, as well. And as you can see, I'm representing as well. No. Okay, thank God for that. But looked like Arsenal had been caught with the high line and got caught out. Looked right, but no, the flag went up for offside, so got away one there. Another shot, and it's wide. Jordan Thompson's shot. Guys, do get your comments in the comments box as well. I'll put them up on the screen. Do bear with me. The fans are there as well. Absolutely, as well. Do smash that like button up. Absolutely obliterate it. And share the stream around as well, because we'll be back for a podcast later on this evening. Myself and the guys reminiscing on the the Invincible season, as it is the weekend, the 17th anniversary weekend, essentially completed the season undefeated. There's Mead, link up play, and lucky. Little one-two in his box between Mead and Caitlin Ford. Just too much on the return from Ford. Oh, yeah. Foam Palace. Ouch. Got to be a free kick. They've said they had it to play on though. Come on. Are we going to get an early goal here? Oh, go on. In there. Oh, it's lazy again. Last final third there. Come on. Oh, go on. That's a pen. Penalty Arsenal, I think. Yep, penalty to Arsenal. Who got taken? Was it Jordan got taken? Yeah, Jordan got flattened, by the way. For anyone's not watching, the ball comes in from Mead. Flies past Menamida and falls to knobs, and as she's trying to take control, the Palace defender shoves her in the back. And it looks like Kim Little's going to take the pen as well for Arsenal. Arsenal captain, come on. Let's get this underway. Nice early goal, come on. So that's good. I'll come back to comments in a minute, guys. Do bear with me. Going back and forth between different tabs. Come on, Little, come on. Get in there. Strokes it in the bottom left-hand corner. Nice and easy. Easy as he does it. We're 1-0 up. Come on, you Gunners. Ha! Big up Luca and the country boy in the chat as well. Taib's in the chat. And Luke, you asked me this yesterday. I did answer you. I'm not going to keep... No disrespect. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. But I did answer you yesterday. One nil to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. We good. Where can we watch? We can literally, if you literally missed it when I said it earlier, we can go on the Arsenal website right now, and you can. It's literally on the homepage. All you've got to do is sign in or sign up if you have to. If you haven't got a membership or whatever, sign up, and boom, it literally is there in seconds, and it's there live with decent commentary as well. Nice, good camera angles, and yeah. Do smash that like button, guys, and do subscribe as well. If you haven't subscribed, obviously. I wonder how long it's going to take today if we got a regular visit from our Tottenham fan this week. For anyone that doesn't know, it is a Tottenham fan that's come across our channel and absolutely loves coming on, apparently. Loves getting torn to pieces and put in his place. Or is he in hiding now? Leicester won the FA Cup and dislodged Tottenham from that top 6 club position. Because they actually win trophies as well, unlike Tottenham. Go on. Cross it in. Good. Okay. Passing it back. Fair enough. I'd have crossed it in personally. Cause a bit of chaos in the defence. Go on, have a shot. Go on, Daniel. Beth, the 2. Unlucky. Go on again. Try again, Beth. Go on. That was lazy. I'm just here for pain, says John. Oh, dear. Doesn't say a lot about my channel, but anyway. I hope everyone's keeping well and safe. Oh, my days, got it off. Pete the Pirate. If you know the reference, you know. Come on. Lucky. Why we're fucking playing? Could be 4-0 before half time while we're playing. No firm Palace, okay. Palace got a bit of a reprieve. Honour me. Everyone's gone quiet in the chat. Get comments in the chat, guys. Any questions you've got about the game itself or the weekend, like the FA Cup final or whatever, because at half time I will be talking about the bitterness, the sheer bitterness of the Chelsea fans. And I mean bitter. Oh my God, they are bitter. One Chelsea fan was on a neutral stream for the FA Cup final, watching on that particular channel as a guest with a Leicester fan, and she decided to walk off twice. Once when Leicester scored, she actually got up and walked off, and was forced to come back onto into the studio. And at full-time whistle goes, she got back up and walked out and left the building. Didn't even bother giving the Leicester fan and his team the congratulations they deserve and merited. It had to be all about her. And others have had a complete meltdown on social media. Love to see it. Also, because I'm looking at I have got the that lot down the road of the Wolves on my TV screen as well. So I'm watching 2 games at once. Because obviously that does have it does have an effect on Arsenal in the league as well, men's side of it in the league as well. Come on, girls. Sort of thought I'd guess a minute for a couple of minutes here. Oh, this is getting scrappy, getting lazy now and sloppy. That's it. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Let me get to Beth. Yep. Well done, Beth. Good charge. Pass it back. Down to Beth. Yep. Go back to Beth. Down that right hand side. By the way, guys, can you hear the commentary? Because I've obviously got headphones in, and so I can actually hear what's going on. I've got the commentary on my end. I don't know if you can hear it. You shouldn't do, but I don't know. Be my bloody luck. Spurs are winning, so guess we know someone will be happy. Well, it's only happy until we play in midweek. And they are hanging on. Good, that's good. I really don't want Arsenal coming after me, trying to bloody, what's the name of the channel? Claim fucking claim the stream and claim copyright and all that crap. Oh, they hit the post. Twice hit the post. Jesus, Tottenham. Summed your weekend up. Back to the girls. Come on. Back in the attack. For God's sake. We are being very scrappy in that final third. Oh, go on. Hold it up. Oh, for God's sake, Caitlin. Seriously. Oh, my days. I didn't. Let me have a look. How are we looking for likes? The likes so far, that's we've got 85 views already. Jesus, go on. We are. I know we're winding up 16 minutes in now. But apart from the goal itself, we have been very, very sloppy in that final third. Good threatening, don't get me wrong, was just very sloppy at that final pass. Oh, here we go. Defensive away to place, and now on attack. And post play slips over. No one around whatsoever, and see that Ash's burnt, getting herself ready to open up. She, I don't know, that plants lands her foot in an awkward way and slips over. Do not like the goalie kit either. The new one that Girls have been made to wear today. Well, obviously, the goalkeepers have been forced to wear. Oh, Fossing, Beth. Almost an own goal. Corner. Almost an Oggy. Ball fell into the box. Beth Mead could have had a shot. She didn't. She went for the assist, basically. It didn't go to as she intended, but it deflected off of the Palace defender and, yeah, almost went in. Twice it almost went in. Hit the crossbar, came back down. It was about to drop down and go in. The keeper gets a hand to it, pushes over for a corner. Corner in. They're going to clear it. Yeah, they're easy clearing. Arsenal get it back though in the defensive half, and we go again. Yeah, I saw it. I looked a minute ago at 7 likes and no dislikes, but now it's. I wonder who could have disliked. I wonder. Well, because I won't repeat myself. You asked me the same question yesterday. I answered it and said yes, I will be there, and you asked me it again today. So I'm not gonna go. Oh yeah, just repeat myself for the next 7 days, basically. You read my comment yesterday, but I did see your comment yesterday. And I also did get your DM on Instagram saying that as well. Yeah, I did. You should have put money on it. You should put a bet on. You would have got good odds to that as well. Actually, good price for that. Off the line, come on. As it stands, table for the men's, he's come up and Tottenham are 6th on goal difference because West Ham bottled it yesterday and drew against Brighton. Of course I did. Dear me strength. Also, as it stands, they're 4 points ahead of us now and be level. And the game might be level. They've got to play Leicester final game of the season, and Leicester could be going for Champions League spot themselves, cementing it wise. And they've got to play Villa, who are lucky today. The first half they're phenomenal. Second half they actually got torn to pieces by Palace. A late winner from a player called Mitchell, which they're bringing through, that's come through the academy. Got the winner. We have got a breaking play, by the way. Bianca Baptiste, Crystal Palace, is down receiving treatment in the middle of the pitch. So there's a breaking play whilst he receives treatment. Doesn't look good, though. Does not look good at all. I hope this Eck takeover bears some fruit. I don't see it happening. Well, I don't know if you know, Jay, but Daniel Eck put a tweet out last night, about 7:30-ish, give or take, basically confirming he has made an opening offer to Josh Kroenke and his bankers with detail and put in detail what his plans would be as an owner, basically the golden chair for fans, more fanning, more support, inclusion on the board, etc., and all that, etc. He's put so much detail out there. And straight away, Josh Kroenke came back and said, his only response was, "We don't need your money." Nothing else but from the bid, just, "We don't need your money, go away." But as far as he's concerned, that's 2-0 Tottenham now. Great. Lucky though. Basically, Daniel basically said, "Look, I've gone back. I respect him, but my offer is he ain't going to come back with a bigger offer." He has said the offer will still remain on the table. If they change their mind, they know where to find him. And now we're hearing media outlets say that the only way they'll Stan and Josh will look to sell Arsenal at this moment of time is if they receive a bid of £2 billion, and not the 1.8. 2-0, come on. Nice and easy. Is that Van der Donk as well? Yep. Gets in there. Smallest player on the pitch. Oh, well. Of course, okay, maybe. Okay, I celebrating it's offside. Ferg went up for offside, apparently. That's me. Smallest player on the pitch out jumped the Palace defender. And nodded it in the net, but apparently it's offside, so it remains 1-0. Fuck's sake. So, yeah. And now, since what I find even just standing on the Kroenke situation at the moment, since that statement came out from Daniel Ek last night confirming the bid we made and all that, and rejected, etc., and all that, we are now getting reports coming out from the KSC, i.e. Stan and Josh Kroenke, saying, after the last few weeks of saying they're going to have a £2 million war chest, we are going to go big this summer. Since last night, we don't have the funds. We have insufficient funds. It's going to be a limited budget this year. Told you. The thing is, I go, because I said it, I fucking called it. And for all the idiots that went, well, the Europa League second leg isn't the right time to protest. We need to get behind the team. Yeah, because that fucking worked, didn't it? And everyone that's then gone out and bought a new shirt and gone out their way, and also gone out their way to put themselves on a ballot for next Sunday's game against Brighton, and got a ticket or got tickets for that match. There's no point. There's no point of you people protesting because you're defeating the object. You're putting money in his pocket. You're paying for tickets, or if you're a season ticket holder and you've applied, so you've paid a partial fund of your season ticket for one game, you've put money in his pocket. So why the hell is he going to want to leave? There's so many ways you needed to send a message in these last few weeks. You've done one thing, one fantastic moment we did, and then since then you just parts of the fan base have thrown it away. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I'll get hate for this because someone will clip up and put it on social media. I don't care. I'm being brutally honest. Especially in terms of tickets. What did I say? Do not buy fucking tickets for the Brighton game. There's no point. The game's dead anyway. It's a dead game. And what do you all go and do? Oh, it's a ballot. Let's put a name in it. So you put money in the guy's pocket, and what did I say? Don't do it, because that would send a huge message, not just to the media and the global outreach of the other fan bases as well, but to Stan Kroenke and fuck himself, that we've had enough. We ain't going to put more money in his pocket anymore. We ain't going to games. That's the sort of sacrifice we're going to be willing to make. But no, you'd all rather go to a dead game and to get behind the team and support the manager and all that, when they ain't done fuck all this season to merit that. Look, you know what? If it was a game where if we win the game, we win the league, for example, then I can understand you going, oh yeah, I want to be there, I want to be part of that moment. But it's a fucking dead game. We're mid fucking table, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Wolves. By the way, Wolves they've gone 2-0 down, and suddenly they want to come out and play. It should be 2-2 by now. It should be, but it's not, because Wolves are dragging their shots wide and being pathetic. Right, Mark, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All in. Cleared. By the way, we are absolutely dominating against Palace, by the way. Oh, 8 likes now. It went from 9 likes, now it's 8 likes. And I'm assuming 2 dislikes then. Right, I see Nuno leaving. Where do you think he'll go? Honestly, I don't see him back at Premier League in the Premier League Cup for a few months. I think he'll take a sabbatical, as you were. Uh, Knowing our ownership as well, if they were to sack Arteta, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Nuno top of their list. I wouldn't be surprised. He was part of the 5-man shortlist the last time round. Oh, bear with me a second. What's that? Boom. Sorry, yeah. No, fucking comments thing's frozen. I can't get your comments up on the screen, guys. Sorry about that. So I had to refresh the page. Tabe and John saying it's still 9 likes. So I've literally just gone on my studio. That's why I said I went on the studio side of things on YouTube and just keeping up to date and all that on the viewership and what the traction is basically. Good traction actually, considering. And yeah, it went from, it did have 9, it went from 7 to 9 and then went down to 8. And it's from that, but we said 8 likes, the ratio went down to 88.3%. So I'm assuming that someone took their like away and put a dislike on. So it went to 2 dislikes and 8 likes. So it's still saying 9 likes, and fair enough. Must be something on YouTube not fucking sorting itself out. They're saying Spurs went today and we beat Palace. We beat Palace. Spurs lose to Villa. It then goes, yeah. It does go down to the final game because again, if the first part of your sentence comes true, and obviously they were to win today, there'll be 4 points clear. But if we then win on Wednesday and they lose to Villa, we'd be 1 point off. Fucking thing with 1 game to spare, and they had to play Leicester, and Leicester will want to win to cement their Champions League spot. Yeah. I'll tell you, I know what you're saying. It has been obviously in the concrete bit of hope. I'll check those all, but he ain't going to do it. There's nothing's going to change with Arteta next season. Period. Done. And now the game's buffering. Of course it is. There we go. It's probably literally just By the way, you guys are saying you like the video. I don't. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying it's you guys. One sec. Yeah, I'm not saying it's you guys. I'm just saying some random Nick. Probably Pete. Did it yesterday for the FA Cup watch. He went from liked it. Then when Stefan put him in a timeout, he disliked the stream. Then we came out the timeout, he liked it again. So probably him. Again, mathematically, yes, we can, but we won't. Mathematically, we can, but we won't. I wonder if Stan likes his missus having more money than him. He owns Walmart and other things, i.e., as done in Britain. To be fair, it's her money that's funded him buying the shares that he's got at Arsenal in the first place. Oh dear. Just going back on my screen. There we go. Still only 1-0, halfway. We're over half hour, 33 minutes in basically, and should be 2-0, but a goal was ruled out for offside. But we've been, again, as always, we are in complete control of this game. A few sticky moments here and there. Not even a few, literally 2 moments Palace have had a chance of getting behind us and fucked up themselves. What Machini's holding his ankle, of course. Okay. And that's just basically just telling him to get back up. Cool. Oh, go on. 2, go on. Ah, fast enough. Come on. Oh dear. My back is killing me. Ow. What's that? Oh, it's a fucking youngster they got that came through the young Tottenham centre back that done that as well, took him from behind. You've got not even a booking. That's no surprise there. Protect at all costs, eh? Oh, Colonel's in the chat. He ain't happy. Vlahovic, I see after his publicity stunt. Oh, I'm not getting involved in it. It turns out to be a publicity stunt. Henri, Burke, and Vieira have risked their reputation, and they will get absolutely hounded by our fan base because of what our fan base are. Ryan, do you believe after yesterday, Kroenke saying no bid made Beck or one of them's not? Yeah, basically saying one of them's not enough. I honestly think the Kroenke's always lied to us. They've lied to us from day one. They lied to the ASD Arsenal Supporters Trust 11 years ago. A lot of lies, trust me. A lot of lies were said to the Arsenal Supporters Trust. For example, they were promised by Stan Kroenke himself that he would not force Arsenal supporters that had shares in the club to sell their shares to him at any point. That was a lie. He would attend forums. Never has. That was a lie. He would engage with the fan base. Lie. Stan's the biggest liar going. I'm more inclined to believe Daniel out of the two at the moment for them reasons. I still don't believe it's a publicity stunt because he could quite easily say, you know what, I respect. In his statement he put out yesterday, he could have said, yeah, I respect the decision and this, that, the other. You know what, I'm walking away. I'm not going to make any more bids, or I'm not going to leave the offer on the table. The fact he's saying the offer is still there on the table, and now we're hearing reports that the Kroenkes, Stan would sell the club for $2 billion. Just he wants that extra couple billion more. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, Mark. This is what I've seen since last night, and now also with all that's then come out, and then other stuff's coming out that after promising the war chest of a lifetime, they're going to go big this summer. Recruitment's going to be amazing, etc., etc. The Kroenkes are now saying we haven't got the funds to do that. It's going to be a tight knit, as always, transfer window. Come on, let's at least get another one before half time, guys. Come on. Oh, here we go again. Sloppiness. Now we're going to get done in the counter attack. Oh dear, come on. Oh dear. Come on. There's 6 minutes plus injury time to go in this first half. 1-0 Arsenal still. As it stands, we'll be in the quarter-finals, but we need to cement it. Come on, get that ball. Come on, Daniel. Well done. That was lazy from you. That corner Arsenal. Still lazy. Danielle went for the easy option then. Basically thumped it against the best defender. Supposed to go over to take the corner, see what he does here. And not a short one-ish. Come on, Danielle, come on. That's got to be a pen. What? What's the ref and linesman not seen there? I've no idea what they've seen there, but that's a penalty. That should be a penalty to Arsenal. She had the ball, trying to get past her. The Palace defender grabs her and pulls her down to the ground. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, lucky. Try something smart there, didn't work out. Got the ball back though. And Dumbella's coming on for Tottenham as well, with 2 minutes to go. Oh, jaw. Oh, go on, Beth. Yes! 2-0, nice and easy. Left in loads. She had all the time in the world, literally no one around the defender-wise. Ball forceful, takes a touch, and just slots it in. Come on. Let's check the scoreline quickly and I'll get to your comments, guys. 1 second. But yeah, let's go to your comments quickly. He knew they never sell, plus price up for Spotify earned millions in the process, so it was a stunt. Then came out and got 3 investors who have total back of about 15 million a month between them. According to the media, he's open. Yeah, we mentioned that already. Yeah, they were never going to sell after the first bid unless they were really inept, unless they were absolutely desperate themselves for the money. For me, the fact that like 1.8 billion has been offered, but we're hearing now that Stan wants exactly on the dot 2 billion. It's just been a bit greedy, to be honest. But yeah, it's like in any business, like in any walk of life in business, when negotiating, you never accept the first bid. Oops, sorry, headphone. Yeah, there was never going to accept the first bid. You don't do that. That's true as well. It's the way it is. It is the way it is. It was never going to happen just like that. It's always going to be a long process, no matter what happened. It's either that, guys, or you start praying that fucking Dagante from the South African gentleman comes in and actually makes his bid, starts fucking about and using. If anything, he's using us as a publicity stunt to up his profile, because every few years we hear, oh, this year it'll be this year that I'm going to buy Arsenal, or actually that could be this year. Then last year, on 2021, I'm going to buy Arsenal. We are nearly halfway through. We're 5 months into the year, and he's still not made a bid. His last project is completely done now. Because he wanted to finish his projects was the reason why he weren't going to go in any earlier than last year. That's all done. Yeah, we're 5 months in now. 4.5 months later from his last project being completed, and he's been nowhere near Stan Kroenke of the club. No, I get what you're saying, Colonel, but at the same time, he's not going to. But Stan's asking for 2 billion exactly. He's not asking for 2.1 or 2.2 or 2.5. And he's apparently just asking for 2 billion. Being a bit greedy. So again, then coming out saying you don't need your money. Well, they clearly do. They want a bit more of it. But I get what you're saying, because obviously his net worth and all that. But then that's where, as an owner, he'll have to go out and add more people to the consortium that can help him financially, be able to afford players, etc., and get the club back on board. But yeah, 3-0. Daniel had the donk. Whoops. Get in there. Kimlet all the assist. Here we go. We're through. Quarterfinals to the FA Cup. Here we come. And Daniel finally gets a goal. Gets in there. Come on. Again, this is why another reason why I love watching the women this season in general, because the football is so much better. And we're half time now. Yeah. Yeah, half time, so I'm that down. And you got me for 15 minutes, guys. So get anything in the chat, any questions, anything about anything in general, really. Or would you like me to expose Chelsea fans at their highest level of arsehole bollocks, basically? Oh dear. It means I'll have to go on my Twitter and actually get the video. They don't keep it up on Twitter to expose one of them at least, anyway. Oh dear. There's a few minutes after this game, the Tottenham game as well. They're tuning it up. Again, since Tottenham went 2-0 up, Wolves have come out of their shell and actually tried to get back in the game and tried to score. Up till then, they were doing fuck all in the second half. First half, it was end to end. It was 50-50 what way you could go. And second half, Wolves just can't be bothered at the start of it. And then the second goal goes in. It's from that, they've got their head at us and gone, okay, we'll try now. Yeah, Colonel saying I would like Dan Conte but do think, like you said, the African guy, he is all talk. Because every 12 to 18 months we hear him like, I'm going to buy Arsenal in this year, but name a year and think that's the year to buy us. And when that year passes, oh no, other projects that we did. Third time, obviously like this time last year, I've still got this project in place. Once it's finished, I'm going to go ahead and buy Arsenal in 2021. That project finished in January. That he was talking about. We're 4.5 months later, he's still not approached the club. Again, knowing he's not stupid. He knows the situation, especially now with the fan base in Stan and the Cronkies in general. But he ain't done nothing. So he ain't done nothing. That's where I see him. It's not just all talk. He uses the name Arsenal as a publicity stunt to up his profile, his own personal profile. Whereas Daniel Ek has actually for Daniel Ek, I don't think it is a publicity stunt because he's actually made the offer. He's come out and confirmed the offer has been made. If it's publicity, he sits back and allows the reports to go around that the bid hasn't been made and all that. And like I said before, I'm more inclined to believe Daniel over the Cronkies because the Cronkies have lied to us for 11 years. They've lied to the Arsenal Supporters Trust and other setups for 11 years. So I'm sorry, I get where you're coming from, Colonel, but with Daniel, I do get what you're trying to say. But at the same time, out of the two, I'm more inclined to believe Daniel and what he says over the Cronkies, and the fact that he has made the bid. If it was just publicity, he would have allowed the rumours to continue in the circle that he hadn't made a bid. It was all just talk, because it doesn't affect him in any which way. And again, I've been saying it since he's obviously come along and formed the consortium over that weekend as well. Bergkamp, Vieira, and Henry. Them three players, he spoke to them. They've held conversations before he went public about the consortium side of it and all that. They wouldn't risk. I stand by this. They would not risk their reputation with the fan base, the love that the fan base has for them, if this guy was just using the club as a publicity stunt. If this guy was another Stan Kroenke-esque type of person, that was his mindset to own the club, basically, they wouldn't risk it. We'll leave it up to you, Ryan. I want to say, on about my. You know what I will. You know what? Kill some time. But the clip I'm going to show you first off. Chelsea fans in general has gone off on one. They're all bitter and twisted. Oh, we were robbed. It was onside. It was offside, but nevertheless. excuse me, Don Robbie, the Don Robbie channel. They were doing their own watch along for the cup final yesterday, and you had Lee Chappie was invited on as a guest for the Leicester perspective, and they had that Sophie Rose representing Chelsea, and right when I'm going to put my headphones out in a minute as well. When I'm trying to think now. When Tielemans scores the absolute rocket of a goal, Sophie gets up, walks out, not coming back until things change. Her exact words were basically. So off camera, behind the scenes, she was basically clearly bollocked, and she was forced to come back and sit down and watch the rest of the game and be part of the stream still. You could tell by the way she walked in. I haven't got that clip. But you could tell by the way she walked and just stood there with fucking, where is me? But anyway, she continued the rest of the game. Chelsea scored. She, as always, got up, humped Robbie, basically jumped on top of him, basically showed her bare ass to the cameras as well, because certain angles, the cameras was like, suddenly the camera angles were changing, and didn't leave much to the imagination, put it that way. And then another sulk for the last remaining minutes of the game, and this clip I'm going to show you now, she's sitting there, this is injury time now, there's a chance that Chelsea could still score, they're going for it, and she's sitting with her face like a smacked backside. And what you're going to see, I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. Yeah, the team's lost, and in that situation, I'll be upset and angry if my team performed like they did yesterday in the cup final. But one thing I don't do is what she did, and I would also offer my congratulations to Lee and the Leicester City faithful, basically, because they deserve to win the FA Cup yesterday out of the two. But she doesn't do any of it. Dear. Oh, wrong one. So do bear with me. Oh, pure class there. Absolute pure class. Oh dear. All right. Don't make sure you guys can see it. I'm going to get up on the big screen. There we go. Right, these are the final minutes of the watch along, but of the match going along basically in due time. I'm going to take these headphones out so you guys can actually hear what goes on. Right, 3, 2, 1, off we go.
Who cares? 30 seconds to go. No! Don't let him in now! No!
Let me have your clearance, by the way.
Yes! Body! Get in there, son!
Look at her face. Look at her face.
No.
Sucking on lemons, literally.
Big Wesley with the head.
Morgan with the header there. 7 seconds to go.
Come on!
Geruda misses it.
Get it, Madison!
Madison doesn't make it.
Shit!
I'll put this is my tweet, by the way. I use this clip. Lee Chappie, because of what I said in the tweet, Lee Chappie even liked it.
You know what? You're allowed that.
So even he agrees with the whole thing, but also did say at the end of it, on behalf of all Arsenal fans, congratulations.
Chelsea have lost 2, and there's the owner. How cool is he? He's kept it down. He's been cool all the way through, and now he's celebrating. Brendan Rodgers, big up Brendan Rodgers. You have won it. Nobody can call you a bottle job or whatever no more.
I don't believe it.
Where's Morgan? Where's Morgan as well? Will he lift the trophy?
Look at this.
Oh, he said, and
There he is, for sure.
The owner of the club who said, you know, he had the vision for Leicester City.
Yeah, you are. Everyone's been very polite.
Fantastic. Chaffee, you look like you're close to tears, mate. Emotional moment. Vardy looks like he's in tears. He isn't.
Yeah. And she never came back. She came back to confirm she was leaving the building. Like, actually, I'm not coming back on. Even didn't even congratulate Lee and Leicester City on their victory and their cup final win. Just, no, all about me. Oh, I walked off. Yeah, yes, I guarantee it shouldn't be the case now. After her doing that, Robbie, if he has any sort of dignity about himself and the channel itself, in Chelsea's next game, the next watch-along as Chelsea, the rest of the season now, if he's covering the Chelsea games midweek or at the next weekend, don't have her on. Find another Chelsea fan. He knows plenty of Chelsea fans. Go and approach one of them. I'm sure they'll appreciate the actual the invite and what the covers they'll get for themselves and their social media platforms and channels, etc. And they won't walk out and not congratulate, especially at Champions League final as well. She can do her own thing on her own. Oh, that's right. She has got a channel, but it's basically just to confirm that what she does in Las Vegas all the time. She goes out there every 6 months in swimming pools. That's all I'm saying. Fucking even Troops exposed. Her and Troops are like best buds and all that. In one of their videos a couple of years or so ago, even he exposed what she gets up to in the swimming pools with strangers as well, and sober. Just say. Oh dear, guarantee now, fucking Robbie and all that. Someone get hold of that, and this stream will now be copyright striked or claimed by them because I showed that 2-minute clip. I'd actually piss myself laughing, to be honest. By the way, literally, Joe's back out ready for the second half. Girls ain't back out quite yet. Oh no, there's Leah. Actually. I know why he has them on, but in the day, come on, bit of integrity comes along a long way at the moment, and the way she behaved doesn't deserve the continued how can I put it, coverage that she's getting. Chelsea fans are very spoiled, like modern day City fans. So used to winning, can't stand losing. Oh, but I think that's the part of life. You're not going to win everything. Yeah, as you said, they are spoiled, but at the same time, they should really be. It's a life reality. Should set in that you're not going to win every cup final. You're not going to win every title charge. For that case, Arsenal fans, and Man United fans should be even extra spoiled because we were used to it. That was accustomed to us throughout the late 80s and 90s, throughout the whole 90s, and for Man United into the 2000s. I mean, early 2000s for us, but yeah, it continued on too. But it was over a space of 3 decades, over a space of 3 decades, 89 for us, Arsenal perspective, 89 to 99, even up to basically around 2009 when things started going. Well, it was accustomed to us winning things, and even when we'll be realistic and strip it back to 2005 we won the FA Cup in Cardiff from penalties, and obviously we're still getting to final zone like 2000s. 2006, we got to the Champions League final. We didn't win that. We didn't expect to win it. We were fucking fantastic. Great with them. We wanted to win it, obviously, but it is what it is. What happened? 2007, got to the League Cup final. And Wenger showed faith in his youngsters, and we got done by Chelsea's first team, 2-1. Drogba saving their ass. I think now, 2007. Then, I'm trying to think now. Bear with me. Then we got to the League Cup final in 2011. And we bottled that. I was just fully expecting us to win it because we were playing and the way we'd done them over in the league that season, home and away. Rightly so. I was expecting us to win it, not walk it, but win it. And they bottled it, and that's when I was fully not against, but on the side of Wenger's time is up. He needs to move on. We as a club need to move on and get a first pair of eyes in, etc. That's 2011, and then 3 years later, 2011. I can't think now. I think it was. The 2010 or 2011. I can't think now. It was a 10-11 season, I think, when we had the red shirts, white collar, round collar, trim, and the white sleeve with red trim there, big chunky red trim. It was 10-11 season, and we didn't get to have a final again after that until the 13-14 season, the FA Cup final, and that's when things after we finally broke that 9-year duck of not winning a trophy. But anyway, going back to my main point was Man United and Arsenal fans should be even more spoiled in that sense because we, over a span of 3 decades individually, 3 different decades, we as a fan bases were used to winning, competing for titles and winning FA Cups, etc. We should be more spoiled than anyone, really, but we're not. Not to the extent of this lot, the Chelseas and Man Cities, as you say, because again, but they are where they are because they've brought it. They had to throw money at their situations individually to get to where they are. If you'd said to me, trying to think now, in 2007, for example, that by 2021, Man City and Chelsea will be in a Champions League final against each other in the winners' final. It'll be them two in that final. Well, you would have fucking knocked your head off. Sent the person to the fucking loony bin. Okay, back to the game anyway, sorry. Still 3-0. By the way, second half is underway. Minute and a half in. Sound back on. So yeah, the girls are taking the North Bank, they're North Bank, by the way. The North Bank stand now, the second half. Just to read into it, club's history is 71 to 89. Exactly, didn't win a league title. After 71, we didn't win a league title until 89. Had to wait for a league title. Haven't won back-to-back titles since the 40s. Yep. Never been really the best ever club, rich with European glories. Yeah, that's one thing we do need to sort. But that's something we do need to address. But we're never going to be able to address that with the Cronkies involved. So the last 4 seasons have proved that in Europa League. 3 semi-finals out of 4. Lost 2, won 1, got to the final, in the one we won, the one semi-final we got through, and lost the final. That tell you. But trust the process. 108 views so far about this. Pretty good, actually. Come on, come on. On the attack. There we go. We get that one. Unlucky. Good try. Oh, that's too early a touch pass back. So back into set. I think that was a bit of a pitch. Going back to attack. There hasn't been any changes yet either, by the way. By the way. Go on. Go on. Steph. Go on, have a shot. No one there. It's not yellow. It's pale white, yeah, pretty much. That's not yellow. Oh dear God. Oh, for God's sake. Go on, Danielle, go on. No one there. Seriously, look around, see what the options are, don't just guess. I'm going to phone 1 second. Bear with me. Right. Come on, I start by the looks of it. Liverpool. Liverpool. Go on, Beth. What's it in? Lucky. Come on, let's get 3 more on this half. Come on, at least. Go on. Lucky Caitlin. Come on. What is it with this chair today and yesterday? Oh, when the thing's now frozen, of course it is. I hate comment box. I hate this comment box, seriously. Bear with me a second. Well done, Pete. Oh, Pete, you joined us eventually. I was expecting you. Oh, Pete, you're asking for trouble. I'm going to leave the chat to absolutely destroy you now. Oh dear, chat, have your way. Destroy him. Oh dear, gotta laugh. You say talk about our success. The women have won the league title 2 seasons ago. They win the FA Cups. Oh, go on. Unlucky. They win the FA Cups, they win League Cups. They've even won the actual European Champions League at women's level back in 2007. The only women's team currently, the first women's team to complete a season winning the quadruple. League, FA Cup, League Cup, and Champions League. Their version of the Champions League back in 2007. So let's not even go there with that one. Whereas your women's team get battered by us on a weekly basis whenever they play us. You even go out and loan the best player in the world, and I can't remember the name now. The American World Cup winner. Oh, go on. Lucky. And even she doesn't want to play for you guys. That uses it as a fucking holiday basically to London, and barely plays for you guys. And even then, we still beat your ass. You mean love me? Oh dear. I mean, with the resources that the women's game have, we actually have a really, really, really good team that Joe's assembled, by the way, over the 3.5 years. I mean, chucking it down in West Brom, isn't it? Jesus. Oh, John Barnes. Okay. Here we go. There's always one that pops up randomly. That's randomly on the channel. That's rude. Then Beth Mead's gone off for. Yeah, I think more calls are coming because Beth Mead's gone off, and Vivian Vandermeerbar has come on for Arsenal. Oh, John, mate. Why about Liverpool, mate? And the fact they're not winning the league title for another 30 years. Plus, sticks to the ball happening. Oh dear. Let's not talk about the viewership. Yeah, the viewership's low today, but it's a Sunday, and again, I'm covering a level of an area of football that doesn't really get that much coverage, and not many people know about it. That people, like myself and other Richard, cover the women's game as well. It doesn't get the coverage it deserves, so hence you don't get the viewership. But you know what? Overall, I've had over 100 views so far live on this stream. And that was literally the first. I got that hit 100 plus views in the first 20 minutes. So. Oh dear. Liverpool, see. I think the funny thing is I was actually watching 50 greatest moments in the FA Cup on the iPlayer earlier. And the first one was obviously the Anfield rap. Fucking hell. John Bonez. To make it rhyme, you had to change your name. That's change the accent of your name, basically. The pronunciation of it all. So let's not even go there. I'm assuming, John, then you've actually disliked this stream then. If you hate women and you don't like women's football. Nope. Yeah, exactly. John, lay off the old rum. Your spelling's all over the place, mate. Has been pointed out in the chat already. But do share the stream, mate. Do the rounds here. Do the rounds of sharing the stream on all your social media platforms to all your friends. Let them know how much you love the women's game. Don't for all your contacts, John. You should be able to get the viewing figures up in no time. Come on. Players on the attack. So what they do from this. Easily done by Leah. Pete, behave yourself. Don't encourage him. Yeah, exactly, John. Do subscribe while you're at it. Share the content around with all your friends, all your football friends. Let them know how much you love the women's game, but do subscribe as well. Oh dear, gotta laugh. Of all people, John Barnes, I thought you'd have loved the women's game. Yeah, go dust that choke. You don't. Again, Pete, you haven't subscribed to the channel. Why are you not subscribing to the channel? This is now your fifth appearance and 6 streams this week. You clearly like what we're doing here, so you may as well just subscribe. 4-0. As you say it, get in there. It's good. What a goal as well. Ball falls to the edge of the box to Merritt's, and she curls it like a beauty into the bottom corner of the goal. That's literally up to the foot down. The bottom, it hits the bottom corner of the net, the right hand side. Sorry. 4-0 to the Arsenal. 4-0 to the Arsenal. Get in there. FA Cup quarterfinals, here we come. Always to sign things off as well. Spurs will win and finish above Arsenal trophy. We all know Peter the Secret Arsenal, but clearly, as I said, this is his 5th appearance in 6 streams I've done this week. In the latter stages of the week as well. Popped up in an Arsenal men's watchalong, and he hasn't come away since. So he may as well subscribe and again share the content, share the love, and share the content around with all his mates. Oh dear, you got to laugh. Johnson say just seen the goal, good finish. Yeah, it's really good finish. But I'd say the best finish out of all the goals have been good goals, but that was obviously for what it was, the best finish out of them all. Oh, going again. Crossbar. We just hit the crossbar. Could have been 5. Kim, who's that? Top fullback hit the crossbar as well. Oh dear. Wow. Imagine that got in. Describe. Well, I did call 4-0 at the start of the stream when the game kicked off. I did call it that Arsenal would win 4-0. I think it's to be more than 4-0 by the way we're playing, but not going to complain. We've got 25 minutes left by injury time. It's more than enough time to go and subscribe to the channel, guys, and share the stream event, share the love. Oh dear. John Barnes is going to disappear, by the way. Disappointed in John Barnes. John Barnes. For anyone that knows the Anfield rap, you know why I'm saying John Barnes. Spurs fans can't remember what trophy looks like, yeah. Oh dear. Go on. Okay. Oh dear. She's one of our own. She's one of our own. Leah Williamson. She's one of our own. Pete, behave yourself, mate. Seriously. What did David Ginola play for Spurs? Was he actually mad? Use them as a stepping stone to hopefully attract bigger and better things. Go on. Okay, go on. I also like the actor that used to be successful, but is now a has-been who needs to retire. You're bitter and twisted, mate. You are bitter and twisted. You're saying that. What the hell does that make you guys then? Because at least we're still successful. You ain't. You're the fucking actor that tries to make it big, thinks they made it big, but they're actually not. Just won't accept defeat. John Barnes, where you gone, mate? Oh dear. Got it off. Oh dear. We had Mark Overmars, Perez, Lundberg. They partly even played at the wing as well. Oh dear, just name a few. Ow. Oh, foot. You literally have no idea, Pete. I'm not going to keep having this same conversation with you every stream. Oh dear. It says something when you're obsessed with an Arsenal channel. The words rent-free come to mind. You must do, Pete. Pete, if you don't support Arsenal, your next comment has to be a super chat. Get in there, Jordan Nobbs. 5-0, Jordan Nobbs, nice little curler. Come on. Do-do-do-do. 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 Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 5-0 to the Arsenal. Pete, you've just confirmed you're an Arsenal fan, because I said if you're not an Arsenal fan, you had to make your next comment had to be a super chat. You had to pay. There you go. And you double confirmed it now. So you're an Arsenal fan. You're a deep down Arsenal fan. Pretend to be a Tottenham fan. Come on. You got one last chance. Pete, you have one last chance. If you say anything more on this stream or any other stream, then your next comment you have to pay for it if you're a Tottenham fan. That's the rules now. Stevie Wonder doesn't count. I'll join you in stream. You're confirming, Pete. You're confirming you're an Arsenal fan. That's 3 times I've set you up to get out of it and confirm you're a Tottenham fan by paying a super chat. No matter what the payment would be, how low it would be, or whatever. You've had a chance, and you've 3 times refused. You're confirming to us you're an Arsenal fan. Oh dear, got to laugh. Why would I pay? That's as I said, to confirm if you're an Arsenal fan or not. If you're a deep down Arsenal fan, pretending to be a Tottenham fan undercover. And 4 times. Yeah, you've proven us all right. You've got the choice there. You can either subscribe or pay a super chat. Your choice. When it's I'll get you on when it's a neutral watch along. When it's an Arsenal watch along, there's no way I'm green off. I'm having a Tottenham fan. No way. You're just asking for trouble. You'll get destroyed. I'm being fair to you. Oh dear. You know what? I'll get you on the last day of the season when we finish up. If you lose midweek to Villa, and obviously if we beat Palace going into the last game, you're obviously 1 point ahead of us again. Going into the last game of the season, knowing if you fuck up and we win, we finish above you. I'll definitely have you on for an Arsenal stream to face your comeuppance. Champions League final, Champions League final. I'm doing a watch on for it, so may as well get you and a few of the other guys on. Like we did last year for last year's Champions League final as well, and the year before that. No, he's talking about Champions League final coming up. We won't finish up below. You say that it's mathematically still possible. You have to win your last 2 games to make sure of it. If you lose against Villa and we win against Palace, we'll be 1 point off you going into Sunday's last game of the season. And we have Brighton, you have Leicester. How's that gonna work out for you? It's about 16 minutes to go, by the way. 5-0. Effectively in the quarterfinals, which will take place in October. Ridiculous. There's no women's international tournaments this summer, but hey, if I remember, didn't Brighton beat you last time? No. Last time we played Brighton, we beat them 2-0. I think 1-0 or 2-0. We beat them at the Amex. I think last year, it was last season. I'm trying to think now. I can't remember. Well, last season they did the double over us, yeah. And in the year before, we beat them. Mope ruined, you know. Again, last time we played Brighton, we won 2-0 back in December, just before New Year. The game before New Year, played them at the Amex and beat them 2-0. Lacazette came on, scored the first goal, then we scored another goal near the end. COVID makes it all blur. Now you're on about last season, which is what it is. What happened happened. But we're talking about this season. You said the last time we played Brighton, they beat us. They hammered us. Use your words. They didn't. We beat them comfortably. So I don't think the blur it's to you, mate. Jeez. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, what? 6-0. Vivian with the goals gets herself on the score sheet. Get in there. But yeah, 10 likes, 2 dislikes. Us. John Barnes really doesn't like women's football. John Barnes. Vivian Miramar. Do. 6-0 to the Arsenal. And again, another reason why I'm enjoying watching the Arsenal women play this season. They show no mercy, whereas the men obviously do have mercy, apparently. So just over 10 minutes to go. It's 6-0. Enough time for another couple more goals. Oh, go on. Kate McKay with the first time did it cross into the box there, and there was no one there to tap it in. Oh dear, got to laugh. Looking forward to coming on. You sure don't want to show you up much. You're not going to show me up at all. That's the thing. If anything, the last 5 to 6 visits you've had this week on the channel, you're the one that's been showed up. Something chronic. To add insult to injury, Leicester are now part of a trilogy now that's won an FA Cup, won a cup more than you. If you want to find the league title, they've won 2 trophies more than you in the last 20 years. Go on, Joe Gould, go on. Oh, lucky. Corner. John, it's called beating Arsenal twice trophy. Oh, dear. You read Pete, mate. You brought this up the first time, on your first visit to the channel, and we all said, "Yeah, you're worth more than." What does that say about you? That you're worth a hell of a lot more than us, squad-wise. Yet we're literally on your tail, basically. You're no better than us. In this season, just base it on this season. If you want to base it on the last few years, if you want to add in the trophies as well, we can do that. How bad does that look for you? If you want to keep going, if you want to keep rehashing the same argument up and losing on it based on trophies, and the fact that we are literally still on your tail with 2 games to go. Have we been crap this season? I mean, we have been shocking. We're going for a 7th. On the down the left. Here we go. Tippy tappy. Well, not really, because again, the 2 goals they got were scrappy today. The first goal was 50. At that point, the game was 50-50, could go either way. They just got that goal. And the second goal came along, and then after the second goal, Wolves pinned Tottenham back into that defensive half, into Tottenham's defensive half, and pinned them for the last 30-35 minutes of the match. Pinned them in there. If Wolves could finish, they would have dropped points today, Tottenham. And they've made 4 points out of how many games, and lost a cup final. So let's not really go there. They're not playing any better. With Mason in charge and what we are around Arteta. Let's be honest. I'm not saying we will. I'm just saying mathematically we've got a chance. I'm just throwing it out to Pete to say there is a mathematical chance still. And that is damning on Tottenham. Sorry to say it, but it is damning on them. No matter what argument you throw at it, it's damning on you more than anything. Not advancing, don't you worry. We sing, scream, and shout. And thank Ed. Wolves do miss Jota massively. I've also missed what's his name? I can't remember his name now. It's gone. Striker, I can't remember his name now. Jimenez. They've missed him massively this year as well. They've missed both of them. The thing is, you say Leicester something comes on the at the moment. They are that club at the moment, but the more they become a winning club as well, the selling club mentality stops, and they actually become like a hold on club, and basically they compete even more and even higher. Kane is staying. Kane is not staying. I can guarantee you that. Kane does not. Oh, go on. Kane does not come out and say what he says twice in a matter of days, by the way, if his intention was to stay at that lot down the road. So now it is, don't like it, not my fault. We're going for a 7th by the looks of it. Here we go. Unlucky. We got my Champions League final a few years ago. Oh my God. You didn't win it. You didn't win. Within 30 seconds of the whistle going, but first off, you bottled it. And then since then, you got to a fucking League Cup final and bottled that. You haven't won anything. He's in the twilight of his career now, age-wise. He's only got a couple of years left in him at the level he's at before he starts dropping off. If he's serious about winning things as a team trophies, he ain't a West Brom score, fucking hell. Then he is going to leave you. Like he ain't going to let me say it, but he's going to leave. He's not one of them, he's one of our own. He came from our academy. 7-0, Joe Ward. Joe Ward gets a last goal for Arsenal before he leaves for Lyon. But yeah, Tottenham West Brom have scored against Liverpool. Fucking hell. Was that Bartley? Who was that scored from? I didn't even see who scores. Oh, who was it? Oh, it was Robson Kanu. What the hell was... Where's the defenders? Seriously. Oh, yeah, they should be showing Europa League with Liverpool next season, mate, if you hold on to the Europa League spot. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. 7-0. Won't get a higher score on this channel for the game this season. Trust me. Exactly, John. Only Spurs could actually celebrate getting to the final and not winning it and bottling it after 30 seconds. Jesus Christ. We are talking about success. What is at offer to him to stay? There are loads, more than us want. How? In what what universe is there more that you guys could offer to him than what we could? We are actually in our worst state as a club, and we still get to finals and win the finals. We don't bottle the finals, bowl one, but we win trophies still. That's my main thing. This is meant to be your golden fucking era, your golden generation since '61. And you can't win nothing. You got to the Champions League final, yippity fucking do that. 30 seconds, it was gone. 30 seconds in, the game was over. We lasted longer, and our Champions League final 2006, and we don't brag about it. Jesus Christ. You've even recently got to the League Cup final this season, and you bottled that. You didn't even try to win that. You've got nothing to offer him. End of. Clubs like Arsenal can offer trophies. We can get to a final. We won't win it, but we can get to it. No, I know where I'd rather be. And actually, I'd rather be winning the trophies. Thank you very much. Winning them finals. Oh my God. Come on. Another one. 8-0. Maritz with the goal as well. 8-0. Surely we're not going to make it. Get another couple, make it 10. 8-0. That's mad. No mercy. Pete, we're finishing hiding you for a start. We'll be in Europe. There's no guarantee. Mathematically, there's no guarantee of that. 2 games to go, so let's not even go then. You've got to play Leicester and Villa, but hey, and they're both fighting for a chance. Again, Leicester are fighting for a chance to sort of be in the Champions League next season. Villa are fighting for a mathematical chance of being in Europe themselves next season, even if it's the Conference League bollocks. They're still fighting for a chance of that. So this not even go. There's no guarantees in fucking life. Right. You won't. Yeah, we won't be. It is what it is. 25 years, though. We've offered 25 years of European football. You've got to come to an end at some point. We're taking a mini break next season, coming back. We've had a poor season too. It's just you. We should be at least third. Are you mad? Again, with the personnel you have, you should be higher. With the personnel that we have, players that we have, we should be higher than where we are. But that's not the case. It just isn't the case. Neither team turned up. Your club is worth your players are worth more, and you're literally just a few points ahead of us as it stands. You could be a point above us going to the last game of the season. And the last time you went into the last game of the season a point ahead of us, you got battered 5-1 against a team that had been relegated 2 days prior. And we beat Villa 4-0 in the end, and we finished above you. You came third in a 2-horse race. End of the day, if I was a player, if I was Harry Kane, I'd want to be somewhere where I can win trophies, not individual trophies like Golden Boot every now and then. Actual Premier League title, FA Cups, League Cups, Champions League, chances at winning Champions League. Just for example, if he wants to go outside of England, 9, get in there. Katie McKay with the 9th goal, and we're not even in injury time yet. We're not even in injury time. Wow. We are not messing about. Katie McCabe. Just need to improve the squad slightly more and sorted. Not really. It's not even that. You need to hire an actual manager that will help you attract them players with a philosophy and idea and backing. He needs to be backed, and I don't get your guys won't back him. They didn't back Mourinho, let's be honest. To the extent they should have done. Remember when United put 8 past us? Yeah, that was in 2011. We're 10 years later. Get with the times, mate. For that case, remember we put 5 past you back to back over 2 seasons. 5-2 under Vednap, 5-2 under fucking AVB. If you really want to go back and relive history, we scored 10 goals. We put 10 goals past you back to back, as in one game after the other, 5 on one, 5 in the other. If you want to relive history. I don't know how much time was left, by the way. We're in the 92nd minute, 92 minutes and 30 seconds into the match. Got about a minute left or two. Are we going to get a 10th? There's no way can we get 10. No way in God's green earth are we getting 10. Yeah, exactly. I'm happy to invite you, mate. That literally, you're talking about the 8. We lost 8-2. We beat you 5-2 back to back. We scored 10 goals against you. In the space of a few months. You absolute idiot. Remember when Blackburn beat you in 2002 in the League Cup final? That's how far you want to go that far back. You got beaten in the League Cup final against a team that was slightly worse than you at the time. If you want to read this history, that's poor touch. Christian Rosbach. Okay. Why would Brendan Rodgers want to leave an achieving, trophy-winning team like Leicester for Tottenham? Full time. 9-0 to the Arsenal. Joe's last ever game goes out of an absolute flourish. Clean sheet, 9 goals. You couldn't ask for much more. Would have been 10, but 1 got taken off for offside in the first half. But yeah, Joe's final game in charge. And the girls did him proud. Player to player, they did him just as proud. You name it. It was just fantastic. Showed no mercy. You wait, I'll take it if I was in. Why? Again, that's what I'm saying. Why though? Tell me why he would. Why would he take it when he's at a club that's achieving winning trophies? What is the pull to leave Leicester City? It has a potential to win more trophies in the coming years to a club that can't win, hasn't won nothing since 2008. What's the law? What is that pull? What is the pull that you think you've got? Humour me, please. Warren, you're not bigger. Exactly. What even Warren's joined us and he's put saying it out is Jesus. Come on, accept it for what it is. Pete, please. Oh. Mike Dean's in charge. I think Darren's in charge today. Mike Dean's in charge, apparently. Never likes. Get in there. One, more money. Well, I doubt that. But anyway. Better access of players constantly in Europe and Champions League. They've been in Europe since 2016, but let's not even go there. Champions League most of the time in the last 5 years. History. What history? You've got no history. Leicester City have now won more silverware than you have in 20 years. Period. You talk about, you can attract better players. It's at a club where they have the best recruitment setup in the world. He can have anyone he wants within the style of what he wants to play. And again, an ownership. Another thing Leicester have. They have an owner that cares for the club, that the players love the owner, the fans love the owner. Brendan loves the owner, and he loves them back. He cares. He doesn't do stupid things like our owners have done. It's not always going to be about money in the day. And as I said, in terms of wanting to prove that he can win things, he's now proved that. So why would he now leave that for a team to go to back? To be honest, it'd be a step backwards. To go from Leicester to Tottenham, because now he's won something. Because Tottenham haven't won anything since 2008, and even before that, they didn't win nothing. Hadn't won a trophy. If you don't want to take 2000 out of the equation for a second, Tottenham haven't won a trophy then since the 90s, the last century. Leicester have literally won more now than Tottenham have in the last 20 years. Accept it for what it is. Move on. Brendan, you haven't got that pull now. he's not going to take a step down from Leicester to Tottenham and go and restart again and go back and restart to where he was when he first joined Leicester. Well, apparently there's protests about going around saying they want Levy out and the owner out and all that, so there's not even go there. But we love him so much, well, clearly, because you've got people protesting now, calling for his head. Anyway, compared to your sleeping, I can see why you don't like the topic of owners. Your owner's no better. Your literal owner is no better. Your own fans say it. I've held discussions with your own people from your own fan base, and he's no better than Stan Kroenke. Jesus Christ. There's literally in the Premier League, there's only one owner the Premier League can be proud of, and that's the Leicester City owner. End of. Okay, now. All the other owners are fucking dickheads. End of. But with that, we are going to wrap things up now. We are going to wrap things up, though. The Arsenal ladies women have won 9-0 in the FA Cup 5th round against Crystal Palace. Joe has gone out on a high. And we are in the quarterfinals, which now the quarterfinals will now not take place until next season. Halfway through the first half of next season, quarterfinals will take place. Don't ask me why. The FA and the WSL decided this. They could have dragged it. They could have blasted through the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final over the next month to 2 months, but nope, they couldn't do that apparently. So yeah, it is what it is. We will be back tonight around 8 o'clock for podcast part 2 of the Invincible podcast, celebrating 17 years to 17 years yesterday when we completed the season, unbeaten, completing that and put the record together as an unbeaten season. Me and a few of the guys will be back for that, and actually we are. And on Friday, we are going to stick to the topic of the Invincibles. We will not talk about modern football. I promise you that. And then I'll be on the Richard's channel tomorrow or Tuesday. He's doing an FA Cup thing on his channel, FA Cup weekend and all that. I think now. And Arsenal content-wise, after tonight, we'll be back on Wednesday, on the 19th, for the Arsenal versus Palace, or Crystal Palace versus Arsenal men's watch-along. Knowing if we win, we'll keep the pressure on that down the road, and mathematically gives ourselves a chance of European football still. We're going to get it, but still. And Pete obviously will keep joining us, come back and joining us. Salas has scored. That's some back wrap up as well. But yeah, it is. Well, if you're new to the channel and you like this, again, you like this sort of thing we've done today, covering the women's game as well, and the chat we've had back and forth. The chat we've had with the regulars, even the exposure of John Barnes. Oh dear, got to laugh. But obviously it wasn't John Barnes. Someone pretended to be John Barnes, and yeah. Anyway, do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Just subscribe to the channel for the love of God. You clearly love Arsenal, love the channel. Just subscribe, for fuck's sake. Anyone else that's new to the channel, Arsenal fan or not, subscribe to the channel as well. Share the content around. Smash the like button, and we'll see you again in a couple of hours' time. And as always, we've won not even 1-0, 9-0. 9! Oh dear. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners!